right, let's do a brief audio and visual check. How's everybody doing? You can see, welcome to Slow Markets, everybody. I'm Coach Dakota, Coach DBA, and with me in the house, my man, Baron, the silver trader, doing really well. We are seeing some.
I've been dabbling. With some silver.
You got the the zip down a little bit. Got the necklace, the chest hair, and you're ready to rock, man. You're ready to trade some precious metals.
I don't know if I'm doing any trading tonight.
Hey, fair enough.
Good. It's very volatile right now.
We are.
I already secured my winning day. I think I might just kind of hang out. See if anything presents itself. I don't feel the need to trade though.
Hey. Yeah, on that note, let's get through the Topstep risk disclosure in the YouTube chat. There it is. Everything that we go over is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's not a signals class. These markets are moving. You see us. We are trading. We are learning. We are learning together, hopefully helping, answering questions. These metals are on the freaking move, specifically silver. I shorted silver, okay? All right? I did it in a sim account because I didn't have the guts to do it in the live account here at Topstep because of last night. Coach Jay and I were like, we kept trying to short it. And I took a loss. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just try this in the sim account. And it just tanked. And I tell you what, if we get to 600 likes, I'll show you what I did I did take a silver short in personal. But look at the spread, man. Look at the spread on the minis. Just ones and twos. And this is insanity. Remember, a tick in silver is not a penny. It's 1/10 of a penny. So 2, 3, and like the third digit is a tick. And so the spread is just absolutely insane. It's like 5, 6, 7 ticks. And look at that flush. Can't even keep track of it.
Yeah, it's moving very quick.
It is.
That's kind of why I want to not trade tonight. I was long up at the top here. I got long around VWAP, and I was risking about $1,000, and then brought my stop in, so I was risking 375 on one mini, and then right when that 8 p.m. candle came out, I went break even with it, got break even, and then we flushed through that volume channel.
Look at this thing just go, man. Someone says it's not done. It's not done, but. Those asking, I don't know why traders, sometimes the YouTube chat and traders online are so weird, so obsessed. They're like, oh, you're in a sim account. You must have blown your live account. No, here it is. Here's my live account. It's still active. I don't.
It's kind of hard to blow the live accounts when you've got DLLs.
Yeah, you have a DLL for a reason, right?
There's DLLs in the live accounts. And every live account, there's a DLL.
DLLs save you. They're a lifesaver. Look at this market just go. What's silver down? It's down what? 1.6%.
Yeah, it's down 1.6%.
So even the micros, man, the micros. Look at the spread on the micros, and it's flushing. It's going. Look how
it's moving.
No liquidity in the micros either.
It's moving very quickly.
That's like. This is insane.
No, it's crazy.
Recommendation is if you are going to be trading this, trade it very, very small. Micros are still pretty volatile. It's going.
Even I'm just at awe. Like gold's moving a lot, so just be cautious if you're trading it.
Yeah. Is it? See, this is insane, man. This is not slow markets. It's not. Be careful out there. Yes, Coach Jay, make sure you are using your daily loss limit. Make sure you have one there. Lock yourself out if you're tempted to trade this and you're not feeling comfortable trading it. You can make or lose a lot of money. You guys seen it here last night. You see it here all the time. Even in micros, right? So. Remember, trading is optional. You don't have to trade. You can just tune in, watch, enjoy, ask questions. And, yeah, like I said, if we get to 600 likes, go ahead and I'll show you an amazing trade I did about 20 minutes ago. I caught a piece of that, but 600 likes, then we'll get there. Our DLLs self-established or the risk team? So on the XFA and obvious Combine, You need to put a DLL there yourself in the live account. You could put one there yourself as well, but DLLs are established in the live account. I highly recommend just putting your own, making sure it's there.
Yeah, and I think
go ahead.
I get a lot of questions about DLL. What DLL should I use? What DLL should I use? I think it's dependent trader to trader. So how I set mine is I'll go through my stats and I'll see, okay, where do I start to fall apart? Is it, $2,500? Is it $2,000? Is it 1,000? Like, where do you start to fall apart? Where do you start to overtrade, over leverage? That's where your DLL, or that's around where your DLL should be. I'll give myself a little bit of room. So like, and I count for like 3 months.
Okay.
I had it from October till the end of December. And it was, like typically what I was seeing on the DLL was like anywhere from, or like where I'd go into drawdown and then be able to have a green day, is anywhere from $1,300 to $2,000. So I give myself a $2,500 DLL. So that I have a little bit of room to, work through that like 2K, but 2K to 2,500 was like a sweet spot for that account.
Yeah, and Coach Jay and I had this discussion last night on, even if you're putting money into your own personal account, maybe you're just day trading, and everyone has their own goals. It really depends on trader per trader. When I put money into an account, I like to just put 10 daily loss limits to determine my daily loss limit. Like, hey, my account's at say $9,000 or $10,000. I'm okay risking $1,000 a day, right? And then, and everyone's different. I've seen traders do a percentage. Maybe you're starting a brand new combine. Hey, what should I use my DLL? Well, your max loss limit's $4,500, then $450. I like to leave myself 10 daily loss limits. Worst case scenario, right? That's what I'm willing to do. And then as you grow your account, you could adjust it and change it. But what were you going to say, Baron?
For me, my personal, it's around like 5K. 5K is where I start to fall apart.
There you go. And it's going to change. What's your risk appetite? Like, I highly recommend, like, my only recommendation ever that I give traders, it's not trading advice. It's really just risk management when it comes to, don't risk anything that you're not willing to lose, right? You're going to place a trade, expect worst case scenario. Every single trade. Like, just expect it. You put risk into the market. That's what you do. You expect a loss. What is it? Expect the worst, hope for the best. All those fun sayings. That's why you have a DLL. And yeah, these markets are absolutely moving. Someone said, yeah, I seen that news. We even seen volatility in crude oil. I don't trade crude oil. I haven't traded crude oil, but just so everybody knows or is aware that news, 30 to 50 million barrels of oil sounds like it's going to be dumped onto the markets. And so we were seeing crude oil sell off tonight. And we are seeing silver sell off as well. Right at the Asian session open, you can see that is happening now. We're seeing volatility, waiting for things.
We're trying to recover back above that 80 level. How I would be gauging the metals right now, silver and gold, is 4,500 for gold, 80 for silver. Okay. That's the two levels I'd be looking at.
Yeah, and I'm looking to trade this, man. I'm waiting for things to settle down here for a moment. And then I'm going to be looking for trades. I'm watching this order book, so I'm watching the DOM, this depth of market, watching the bid and ask, and waiting for things to settle down, waiting for the spread to decrease back to maybe 1 or 2 ticks, and then maybe look to open. These are minis, so I want to make sure I'm on micros. So silver micros, you can see the spread's a lot better than it was on those minis. But patience, waiting. Silver is down. We were up like almost 2% here, testing those all-time highs, and here we are right back down.
I think we can get to them tomorrow in the New York session, but this sell-off's brutal. I mean, you're getting a little bit of pickup. We're testing that 80 level. GC's picking up. It came down near its New York low. Gain a little bit of pickup. I really wouldn't be convicted on longs on GC till we're back above like 85. Okay. And then silver, I'd like to see above 80.
I mean, we're right there now. 80's been the line in the sand. It was in the line in the sand for most of the New York session too. Let me get rid of this. So the DOM's looking a lot better. Gonna zoom in, and you can see throughout most of the New York session, $80 an ounce. That was acting as support, and we're kind of just hovering around there now. I'm not going to really zoom into anything else. Silver's moving. I'm going to be trading it. Let's do a brief rundown of the NASDAQ, just if we have any NASDAQ traders. We're just kind of chopping around where we ended the New York session. You can see we opened up 25,830s and kind of hanging out there. So not much going on in the equities. All eyes on the metal. And yeah, here we go. Someone says, what happened to the crude oil that I missed? Well, I was 30 to 50 million barrels of oil. Sounds like it's going to be dumped into the market from the Venezuela. Dude, I'm going to mispronounce that every single time I say it, man. But yeah, here we are, getting ready to trade this. I got the live account up and going. If you did miss it, I was playing around with a short up here. This is one of those. Why was I doing that in the sim and not the live? I was short in the simulated account and I caught some of this move. And if we do get to 600 likes, I'll kind of do a little bit of show and tell. I did catch some of this in a personal. Oh, and I remember. Let's make sure this is organic. No bots. No bots. Let's make sure it's 100% organic. I see we have 6,000 viewers and we're already at 1,500 likes.
I mean, maybe the people just really like you, Dakota.
Maybe it's the silver, man. Maybe it's the silver volatility bringing all the people. And we do have a new playlist. So I'm always looking for feedback. Once things start to settle down, I'll get the music going for slow markets. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on the songs. I'm going to keep notes on just improving the playlist and getting it back to 2026 vibes. It's rocking tonight. Whoa, is this a record? With silver? Maybe? I'm not sure. What's on my ear? These are magnets. I busted my ear open again, and it just keeps.
Dakota, you're having a rough go about it.
I am, man. So I had to cut it open and just magnet so it doesn't swell up. Yeah, New York session wasn't the best.
What are you looking for on silver?
I'm waiting for this. Good question, man. I'm waiting for market to show better structure. I want to see market structure, a lot better market structure. We put in a low right now at 92.25. So I'd like to either see a push down and retest and then maybe a recovery or some type of a reversal pattern here. On the 5-minute chart, we did get a nice 3-bar reversal. I'm not brave enough to buy this dip in this volatility.
No, this is where you get tested as a trader. If you're going to take part of the volatility and, take some quick scalps, or, you get caught out by the volatility, start to overtrade, over leverage, and go a little bit sideways.
Yeah, I'd rather this volatility just calm down a little bit. Just calm down a little bit. Up almost 2%, down to negative 1% already. Silver might be going down before reversal up. Yeah, we'll see.
I think this should recover. To me, I think it should recover. I don't know. I haven't been trading silver long enough, but we came down. We tested high time frame value area high. We're back above the value area low on a lower time frame, and we have POC sitting right at 80.26. So I'd look for that to get traded back above, and then potentially head back towards VWAP at 81.138.
Gold got wrecked. Gold's selling off a little bit, right? It's at 24.80, down 0.3%. Let me look for some big market. Not really any other market movers other than what we're watching here is silver. Bitcoin just not even moving either. What are you looking for? So if you're going to trade, let's just say you're trading. What are you looking for? What are you looking at? Because you've been doing extremely well in silver, right?
Yeah. I've had this XFA for 5 days or 6 days now, and I'm at a $55,000 balance. I took a 5K payout at right after market because I got my winning day and then requested my payout. So right now what I'm looking at is, we're right at this POC. We're testing this. I want to see if we recover above this, right? This is also in the 80s. This is right at 80. So if we recover above this, then I'd be bullish up to VWAP.
Okay.
If we reject here, then, I wouldn't really expect this to sell off too much further. We already swept out the New York high in that pre-market, or not pre-market, but in that after the market opened again. And it's a very low probability that we come down and we sweep out that New York low that we set at, where's 930?
Yeah.
This low at 930. Very low probability we come down to 78.745 in this Asia session at least. You could hit it in London, but pretty low probability we come down there.
Okay.
I believe, let me check what the probability is on that.
While you're doing that, someone says, made over 4,000 on silver tonight, just waiting to take a break out of range. Great work. We got to talk about that $55,000 balance in your XFA, man. You have been crushing it. We had a little bit of a quick conversation before going on air about how well you've been doing in silver.
Really quick. It's a 10% chance that you come down and sweep out that New York low after you've swept a New York high.
In silver?
Yep.
Okay.
During the Asia session. So
got it.
I would expect that 78 level holds, but it could continue higher.
ACH, baby. But let's talk about it, man. That big balance you have in your XFA.
It's been crazy.
Was this in silver? Like, walk me through that.
It was all in silver. All in silver, pretty much every trade. I was either trading 5 micros or 10 micros, just taking advantage of the volatility, really. I mean, this isn't the first time I've had a crazy run like this where I've ran accounts up. Back in May, I ran an account up in 6 days. I took it from, I had a 25K balance on it, and in 6 days, I took it up to 200K on NASDAQ, but I was trading about 10 minis on there.
Okay.
This, I was trading 2 minis in silver.
2 minis in silver. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy is this time last year, I did essentially the same thing where I ran 4 accounts up to a 50K balance. It took me about 3 weeks to do that. So really just taking advantage of this volatility. I'm mostly trading 2 minis on silver and then scaling into positions, taking quick scalps, riding momentum out, just adjusting stops up as the trend continues higher. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of wild, but
it's been an absolutely amazing run in silver. This volatility, price action, and you've taken advantage of it.
Yeah, I've continued to say this. I'm not recommending anyone go trade silver. Like, I know people are seeing the volatility. People are seeing, oh, well, you've ran up this account. And it's like, I'm telling people, like, don't trade silver. Like, go trade gold. Go trade gold. It's very volatile in silver. And yes, you can make a lot of money. But if you can also have, you can get your ass beat trading silver. Like, even one micro is a lot.
It's a double-edged sword. Yes, it is.
The first trade I took on this account, I was risking, I think, like $700 on it. And that was with, I think, 3 micros. And I just scaled into that position until I was up to 10. And that's been the majority of my positions, where I just start out with like a couple micros and then I scale in, bring my stop in profit, and then just write out the volatility.
Nice. Great work. And I'm going to read this off. MP, the CEO here at Topstep, he's traded in the pits for.
I saw this tweet.
Yeah, you know where I'm leading, right? Hogue, Eddie, Andre, JD, the team, they traded on the pits. They know, they understand. And I like what MP said. He said this yesterday, and it's kind of funny. We're kind of attracted to the thing that's moving, the new shiny thing.
Shiny object.
Shiny. Ooh, this is moving. It's moving. We'll go trade it.
Literally shiny because it's silver.
Exactly. Yeah. But if you're brand new to trading, or if you're looking to find that consistency, I mean, this MP says it best. Seeing a lot of traders chase the volatility in silver. We're seeing that. Right? Some are doing good. Some are doing just blowing up, right? Saw this in the pits. Traders leaving to go to another pit that was more volatile. They wouldn't last long. New markets take time to learn. Best traders saw and stood in the same spot in the same pit every day, narrow and deep, meaning focus on one market, get really good at that market, learn how to trade that market, and be consistent in that one market. I love that for a new trader. I highly recommend it. We've seen Jacob during the New York session. All the craziness going on in the NASDAQ, all the craziness going on in silver and metals, he was just stuck with the ES. Mm-hmm. And I see some of the better traders do that, where everyone gets distracted on the stock or what's moving and what's new, what's hitting the headlines. And then the veteran traders, they just stick to doing the same thing. I got to admit, sometimes I do that as well. Sometimes, I mean, you see me do it here in silver. I feel comfortable doing it because I've traded gold, and I like to manage risk. But, I mean, yesterday I took a loss.
They definitely move differently. And like every asset, I think, has its own patterns. It has its own, specific way it trades. And I was able to pretty quickly pick up on how silver trades. It likes to hang around VWAP and then have a crazy move away from VWAP. It doesn't really like to use the VWAP bands like gold does. Gold is pretty reliable, utilizing the standard deviation bands on VWAP. Silver, not really the same case. But I've just been using the same concepts, same volume concepts that I use on gold. I'm using the same concepts on silver. Some of the same statistics as well. Some IB timeframes and Asia sweeping one side of New York. Those stats, they still apply to silver. So I'm using a very similar system to how I'm trading gold on silver. It's just there's more volatility there. I have to be aware of that. I'm trading it differently.
Okay. Yeah, and there are some things that it's viable across all markets. I'm going to say I lean very heavily on risk management, and that is, it doesn't matter what you're trading, risk management is going to be the core regardless. And if you can manage risk, you're going to be pretty well off. And look at silver. We're continuing to hold these 80s.
Yeah, I like how we're holding this we're coming back above this POC. I'd like to see this start to head back towards VWAP at 81. And then see what happens there. If we reject at VWAP, if we sustain above VWAP, what's going to happen there?
Okay. I'd like to see another flush down, honestly. Maybe a retest for a higher low. And we're just not really doing that. You can see this chart.
You're really a negative Nancy on silver, Dakota.
I want to be on in a long, right? But I mean, you look at this.
You're betting against my call contracts, Dakota.
No, I want to be long.
You're betting against my calls.
Man, you should have seen last night, Coach Jay and I was like, I want to be long silver, and then I just find myself in a short and like getting smacked, and then my original thesis of silver like going up worked, but I was looking. I'd like to see a pullback and a retest near these lows, and then a reversal to get in long. But no, silver just held, and we're pushing back up to maybe this level of resistance, these 80s. Your calls on silver, man, that's a longer term other than just a quick in and out. So
yeah, no,
I'm rooting for $100 an ounce on silver. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see the $100 an ounce. I mean, I also have a lot of silver jewelry too. So all right.
Nothing wrong with that. So let me go through a hashtag slow markets. If you are new, now's a good time to go over it. Go ahead and you can tag me on the socials. There is my Twitter. There in the YouTube chat. Go ahead and tag me. And if I like it, if it's good, I can share it here during slow markets. And of course, when I'm not on air, I try and do my best to give some updates on the Instagram. So there's already a couple good ones coming through. So there's the links there in the YouTube chat. And talking about MP's post and talking about that, here I am. Here's someone said, hashtag slow markets. There I am. I left Nikkei in 2025. Man, it's been a while since I traded the Nikkei, which is the Japanese market. And silver's the new focus, giving all my attention to the silver markets. And here we are watching silver right here, right now. Someone says, anyone sell on that big candle? Well, like if we get to, I said 600 likes, but I don't know if these are just bots or what. I'll review that maybe once we get a break here in a minute, I'll review that trade. But I did catch a piece of that. Not in this account, in a different account. I have the live account up and ready now. I'm looking to. It's hard to buy this because.
Yeah, I mean it's hard on gold. It's hard on silver to be buying this when that sell-off is so aggressive.
It is. There's a lot of
I
momentum.
would maybe take a stab at gold. It's right near that New York low. It's pretty low probability it sweeps, but it looks like it might be headed for it. It could just be one of those days where it hits that 10% statistic, and it swept it.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those where there's so much momentum behind it right now and tonight in general. It seems like every single time I look at the silver market, we're either up or down almost 8% from where we were. It's very volatile. So I don't want to say only, but yeah, only down 1% here in silver. And we could easily see this thing run another, 2 or 3% to the downside.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's 80 quarter right now. 80 quarter. I'd still like to see maybe another push lower or a retest of these lows, maybe some more market structure before I get into a long. And while I do that, let's test this new playlist, shall we? Here we go. Let me know if the music's too loud. Ooh, that's rocking. I gotta get the volumes right. I'll share it with you. Let me know if you can hear it.
I can hear it.
All right. Just some lo-fi music while we watch these markets. We're getting some hashtag slow markets in here. That's pretty good. You can Terra Trader setup. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if the music's too loud.
Might be a touch too loud.
Okay, there we go. Maybe that one. Maybe that might be a little bit better. Someone says too loud. It's a party tonight. It's a party tonight. Is it still too loud? I know the chat is a little bit delayed. Let's a little bit lower. It's good now. Good now. Half of this. See if I could stretch a little bit lower. Lower.
Yeah,
lower.
maybe just a tiny bit lower.
All right. I think if it's any lower, it might go off. It doesn't give me numbers. It just gives me a bar to go off of. Now it's off. All right. It's gonna take a minute to adjust it. But we should be okay now. It shouldn't be too crazy. And this is kind of a upbeat song. We'll go through the playlist. We'll get it sorted out. New playlist, new sound, but we're good. See if we go back down and test these $80 an ounce here in silver.
I think it's testing it right now.
I gotta adjust that one. All right. Here's another one. Foxy, thank to both of you for your daily motivation and education. Reviewed that one last night. So loud, your dog started dancing. Well, that's just right then. That's where we want it. That's exactly where we want it. The AWS is Dakota. Thanks for sharing my IG message. I don't know usernames, so if it was, you're welcome. I love this community. And here goes silver, right back down to $80. See if we can break through. This is that push lower that we're looking for. Good night, Coach Jay. I do join bid. I use join bid or join ask most of the time. Depends on the urgency.
Depends how fast the market's moving.
Correct. And if there's a big spread, I don't want to be market ordering when the spread's like 10 ticks. I don't want to be playing around in the market very much if the spread's like that. All right, we got Tommy trades here. I like this setup. I like the blue. I like the blue in this trader station. Working on a couple 150K combines, enjoying slow markets with Coach D and Baron. Much respect, guys. I like that setup.
I just run 2 screens.
What's that?
I only run 2 screens. I see these people with like.
I know.
I used to have
4, but I trade on 1. I only have charts on 1, and that's the one you guys are looking at. Look at that flush again. Look at that flush in silver.
GC is also heading lower.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see this. Trading on my TI-90. TI-90 Plus. ADP tomorrow morning, then PMI. Yep, we got data coming out tomorrow morning. Should bring some volatility into the equities.
Probably also the metal products too.
Yeah. Can it get more volatile than this?
It can.
Yeah. You're
Definitely can.
interesting what silver would do at 79.2. Well, we got that push lower. We're seeing buyers step in right here. So if we could get some more market structure, I might look at a long scalp. Trading Nickel says, volatility is extreme emotion. When I catch the big moves like this silver drop, it's because I was already in it. Don't chase. Slow it down. The volatility in silver is extremely destructive. Glad I'm on the right side of it. Trade safe. Nice. Yeah, I was in a short before that big drop. And I'll go over it because we already got to 600 likes. I'll go over it at the bottom of the hour, so in about 27 minutes.
Okay. The volatility is definitely, like, even this wick is crazy. Like, if you're trading 1 mini on that, how much is that? 26.
Yeah, I'll look at NASDAQ in a minute. We'll look at NASDAQ here in a moment. Made 20,000 silver cooking shorts. Okay. There's going to be some major P&Ls off of what we're seeing here tonight.
Yeah, at the end of the day today, I had a 30K.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to run and get me a drink real quick, and I need to take this off of my freaking ear because it hurts like this. So give me just 2 seconds. I'm going to switch it to your charts, Baron. And
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Let me see if I can pull up the YouTube channel here. Just 1 second, guys. Okay, on silver, that contract is crazy. Yeah, no, silver is very wild. Quick, change the name of the show. I do not have control over that. You need a drink to trade silver. Yeah, it is a wild ride. They need to change. I think they need to change the pick values. It's crazy. Nice quarter zip, thank you. Love a flush below 79.30. Yeah, we'll see if we get it. Do I enter with 2 mini or scale in 1 at a time? How I was running this account up, I was trading SIL, so I was trading the micro product, and I was doing 1 at a time. I was adding 1 at a time before I had the buffer. Once I had a bigger buffer, then I was doing 5 at a time. So 1 mini at a time. Can I explain my volume setup?
All right.
Yeah, this is just a volume profile. So I'm looking at, this is anchored at 8 a.m. expanded out to what current price action is. So right now we're at POC. We keep trying to sell off below this value area low. We're not selling off below it. Trying to recover above POC. So there's a battle going on right now.
Looks like we did get down there to the lows, retested it, and just bounced. Happened way too fast.
Very quickly.
I mean, I even though I was sitting here watching it, I don't see anything that would have triggered me in, unfortunately. You did great, Dakota. Man, Baron always does great. Like, We need to
Well,
get.
I'm used to live stream now. I've been doing it for almost a year. So
Okay.
I'm used to running my own live streams in my Discord.
Nice. We need to get me, you, and Jay on for slow markets together one of these nights.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Thanks for the share of my first post on X in years. Well, welcome. Man, love to see it. Like I said, this community is amazing. It's growing. It's continuing to get better. So the more things I can do to help improve this community, the happier I am. That's all I really have strived to do is like, let's grow this. Let's get this thing together. Let's help some traders. Get some trader wins. Let's see. I do want to get in long silver. What if we just, I'm going to be honest. I would not be surprised if I wake up in the morning and the silver's right back up and we're breaking through
I wouldn't
highs.
Surprised either. It looks like it's going to hold that New York low. I mean, I feel like that last push where we just got that crazy wick, we should have pushed down further. It's going to sweep down.
Yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful pin bar candle there on the 5 minute, and it's V-shape right there on the 100 tick too. Just
and if this is going to be bullish, though, I'd like to see this next candle that we print be a very strong bullish candle.
Yeah, I'd like to see, what I would like to see as well is just more resistance up here at these 80, 60s, and maybe like some type of wedging pattern and some technical pattern that I could trade a breakout out of. Do you ever scalp, Dakota? Yeah, I do. And it's what depends on what your definition of scalp is. I think all my trades here during slow markets can be classified.
Usually they're scalps. Usually you're scalping.
Yeah, it's a scalp to me is less than an hour, but a scalp to some is like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So
yeah, I wouldn't classify. I think most people classify scalping as like under 5 minutes.
All right. Silver scary to me. If it's scary, don't trade it.
Yeah, if it's scary, don't trade it.
Yep. Even micros, man. Even one micro could be scary.
Yeah. No, it's insane.
Settle at 990. Less than an hour, I would die. Mandy is a scalper. I can say that with confidence. Yeah, let me show you guys the difference. See how the DOM was, the depth of market was acting earlier? Look how it is now. It's more stable. See how it's just a one tick on the bid and like the spread. It's a lot more stable here on the micros. Yep. So this is
I can see it on the order flow too. Like it's not as sporadic.
Yeah. Oh, we had an opportunity to get long and I missed it. Didn't give me a chance.
But you were fixing your ear.
Yeah. And
if you didn't box Dakota, you would have caught a nice long.
You know what? That was an expensive 2 minute break, and it lasted. That was 2 minutes, right down and back up. But there's not enough market structure that said get in long, unless you were just buying it as it went down, or that's a scary way to buy it.
Yeah, buying it on that wick, that is scary. It can snap. Like it could just break those lows.
Dakota, do I trade the micro silver? No, I trade the minis there.
I was trading them for this account that I was trading. I was only trading the micros.
Okay. You can make or lose a lot of money with micros.
Yeah, even with the micros. It's just because the minis are so large that I wanted to scale in to most of my positions.
Someone says big green candle. I mean, that's what we just saw right now. Look at this bounce. Like, look at this bounce from those lows. 200 ticks. Wow. Over 200 ticks. What? 1 1/3%. One micro, that's, well, we say it's $5 per tick.
It's a lot.
Yeah. One micro.
One mini, that's what, like $5,000 almost.
Yeah.
This is $25 a tick.
Yeah, we
No,
want to talk about
it's 5 grand. Yeah.
we want to talk about leverage. You could trade up to 15 minis here with a Topstep account. So
That's insane size. That's
leverage.
absolutely mental.
Yeah. I see traders. Now that was the big thing. Like, oh, we want more contracts going. No, you don't. You don't need it.
You really don't. You really don't.
Right?
Not on. Unless you have a large buffer, you don't want this. And like you see that in the live account, right? You see that in the live account. They'll scale your contracts up as you make more money.
Yeah. In a Combine or XFA, it's way more than enough. It's like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. But then once you get to a live account and start building a decent sized buffer, scale up, work with the risk team, and then you could get up to those bigger contract sizes. But got to get those payouts, build that buffer first. I couldn't imagine trading more than that size in the silver, the way we've been reacting. I mean, I have to play the devil's advocate. Like, some traders will do that and they hit it really big and they make a ton of money, but like I always say,
like any drawdown really.
On vice versa, it's a double-edged sword.
Very tight drawdown. Yeah. Unless you have the buffer to sustain it.
Shout out to Danielle and Gabe for getting this playlist together. I like this song. Replay that one. All right. While we're waiting for a setup, I gotta go. I'm gonna go over this trade. We got we beat the 600 like goal. All right, we beat the 600 like goal. So I'm gonna just go over this trade. I posted this already. This was my trade. This was the trade. You can see I was short 4 minis in silver. Totally unexpected, man. This is why I tell traders, sometimes I don't like trading with a take profit. I always have a stop loss, but a lot of times I trade without a take profit, and tonight was a good example. So that was the trade. I'm gonna review it. I was short 4 minis up at it was at 82.15. So I was short 4 minis, and I didn't have a take profit. I wasn't looking for much, but let me walk through that setup. And I'll go through this setup. It was like 19,000 in 10 minutes, and that was insane. But we had that big rally. We all know that I love measured moves, right? Measured moves, and that's about what we got on the silver. So every time silver does have this big rally, that's about how much we move. And so right before I started slow markets, we had that big rally up and a pullback, and we started consolidating. I ended up getting short at 82.15, and my stop loss was at these highs. And I was just looking for a 1-to-1 trade. So that's all I was looking for, a 1-to-1 trade. And I was short four minis, like I said, and I was looking to scale out. And I step away, and I come back. I don't have my take profit here, and we're just flushing. And I just like, wow, 19,000. That's more than I want. So then I just buy limit.
Just axed it.
And I just got out. And then the next thing I know, we just keep selling off. And you can see by the screenshot the prices that I got out at. You can see I was short 82.15, but then I bought 81.5, 81, 0.3, 81.5, 80.86. And I was flat. But even though my best price I got on bailing was, what was it, 80, that's whatever, 8, like here. And look how much room that it went. I'm like, gosh, there's another 40 grand that was left on the table, or another 20. But man, same technicals.
The moves are so violent.
It is, especially to the downside. Do I hate iPhones? No, I'm just an Android. I've had an iPhone, iPhone 1 actually, but then I got used to Androids. Nothing against iPhones. 6,500 tonight. Waterfall, the one he made us. Yeah, I know, Jazzy. Measured move is a bear flag. Yeah, we got a measured move. I was just looking for a pullback. I definitely was not expecting this type of move. But silver kind of just blows your expectations out of the water.
Yeah, it does. It just starts moving and it doesn't stop.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we get... I'm looking for a spike of volatility at the bottom of the hour, so in about 13 minutes. We're kind of making a flagging pattern now, possibly. So looking for...
Well, it looks like it's recovering. It's trying to get back above the value area low in the New York session.
You can see how we're making maybe a lower high. So maybe we can see a little bit pullback in the retest of 80. I'm going to be honest, man. I would be tempted to short.
You're tempted to short this?
For a test of 80.
Okay. I don't know about that one.
I'm going to put a sell stop.
I think off that crazy wick, this could continue up. I think this could continue higher.
That's why I'm going to use a sell stop.
Okay.
This is a sell stop, meaning I'm going to only get in if we break down.
Yeah, if we start flushing.
Yeah, and the sell stop is
like that.
At 80.405. Now this is what would be. This would be a scalp. This is definitely a scalp. Someone says it's not a good short setup. Oh, we're gonna find out.
I think if it starts breaking down, we'll see it ranged.
A breakdown in this, like you can see how good the momentum is when we do break down tonight, right? And if we came up, we test these highs, and plus it gives me a nice level to manage risk.
Yeah, if you know this continues higher, you don't get filled. So
yeah, fair enough.
I like the sell stop idea.
All right, there it is.
Filled you.
I'm filled. Let's see how this momentum. Let's get a momentum.
That's in the live account.
Yeah, this is in the live account.
Micro, mini.
One micro.
One micro. Putting a whole lot of liquidity into the market together.
Hey, I am the market. All right, let's see if we can get that momentum. All right. It's also...
Looks like it's trying.
Yeah, I'd like to see a more violent flush. Come on, the one time I get short, we're not going to see a violent flush here.
All those sellers are getting bought out together. There's not very aggressive sellers.
This feels like deja vu.
Okay, that sell down there. There's no aggression from sellers.
Come on, where do they all go? They're like, nope, Dakota is in.
They wanted your one micro. Dakota.
They needed my micro.
They need your micro to move.
I was the liquidity. You like my short idea? So do I. We're not seeing a violent flush though, like we did the last 3-4 times we rejected off of it. Yeah, we'll say yeah. It's not over. It's not over till it's over. I'm risking 265. They're watching. Melodic. Still, yeah. We'll play that. We'll play that. I haven't played that one for a while. It's already at value on my daily. All right. I'm stop hunted. Yeah, we bounced and we rejected, so still okay with this short.
I'm leaning to the upside on this. I'm gonna be honest here.
I don't need to hear that, man. I don't want to hear it.
I know you don't want to hear it. That's just my own personal bias. I'm not even trading, so.
Well, I hope we I hope the next words that you have to say is like, well, good thing I'm not trading. That's what I want to hear. Like, oh wow, good thing I'm not.
Or the next words are going to be like, damn, I wish I was trading. I could have made 5 grand.
No. We don't. All right, shorts. Let's get to it. All right, I will add if we break down again. Do I add if we break 33 or add if we break 38? I would say add if we break 33. Only adding if I see what I want.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not trading this, but I don't know about the short anymore, Dakota. I'll be honest.
Oh man. 1 micro. Risk 250. No. I'm out. I'm out. I'll take a minus 138, all right?
That was $138?
Yeah, that was minus 138.
That's
yeah.
Bad,
1 micro. I'll get back in it if we reject. Yeah, see we're rejecting there. Okay, I set it back up. Gold actually did sell.
Did gold sell? Let's take a look. It's not really selling too much. Came out to a value right low. Rejected it. But we're back about the standard deviation band. I'd see if that standard deviation band holds. That's at 44.80. See if that holds. Sends us back towards VWAP at 44.91.
All right, come on. I set this back up. Short one from 80.45. I'll add if we break through these 30s. I'll add it again. See if we can add to a winner. If this market wants to flush. All right, I'm in 2. 2 from 41.5. We got the bottom of the hour in 5 minutes. That's something I need to be aware of. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. There you go. I'm in 3. Let's see if we get that flush now right here. I got to be quick with it. Let's flush it, silver. I need a Titanic theme song if this thing bounces here. Dakota's my TP. I'm looking for 80. But I'll get out manually. This is just gonna rip.
I think so. That VWAP band looks like it's holding on GC.
Right, I'm out. It did it twice to me, man. It did it twice. it it got my sell stop and just bounced.
It took your liquidity.
It needed my micro, man.
That did.
It needed my freaking micro. Someone says, called it. I told you. Everyone's telling me.
Everyone's always got the right opinion together.
Well, I mean, half the traders got the right opinion, right? Half the traders got the right opinion. Let's see what we happen. I will only set it up one more time, but we gotta. I gotta see better market
I think this
structure.
is about a head back.
We're going now.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna come back towards the VWAP.
Come back up and test these 70s.
Yeah, I would look for VWAP sitting right at 81 about. So let's see if we come back up there.
This damn thing rejects though. Someone says looks like a long. We're watching it. Dakota, why? I'll ask the market. We flushed down through these 80s 3 times. Not that time though.
I'm telling you, I think it was the wick. It was that wick.
It was this 5-minute wick. Yeah, here's this. Wow, look at this rally. Look at this rally. Here's that breakout, Baron.
I know, it's headed straight for VWAP. Headed straight for VWAP, Dakota.
What price do you have at VWAP?
81. Not 81 exactly, but it's close enough to 80. I don't want to say 80.992, you know?
Okay, yeah, 80.9.
You can see it on my chart. I have it pulled up. It's 80.998.
All right.
This is on the micro product, though. On the mini, it's slightly different.
Okay, but close enough. Right around 81.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that breakout. We got that breakout.
The question is, do we wake up? Do we wake up at all-time highs on silver?
I'm leaning short still.
You're leaning towards shorts. Okay.
I'm still short.
I'll just take my call options and I'll let's close them out for a loss. Dakota. Let me go do a step back.
But I fell the short on this right here. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. We have the bottom of the hour coming up in 30 seconds. Big sell at 81.75. Someone says. Could be forming a head and shoulder. There's the bottom of the hour. The buyer's stepping in. Okay, we made a nice pivot right there at 72. 71. There's that push up to, we're getting into those 80, 90s.
It's right near VWAP.
Gold reversal may call it a week with this price action. Out half, still long silver from 80.15. Nice work. I still don't think we're done to the downside.
No, so it's good step back up.
See if we could tag 81 here.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the wall.
Trying to
This is a good point to scale if you caught a long on this.
see if we could get through those 81s. All right. There's the 81. Let's see how we react around this price level. There was some consolidation over here on the 5-minute chart earlier, right near the New York session close. This is about where it was. Yeah. It's pumping. It's pumping. See where we opened? Right. I mean, we're past settlement now. See how we react around where we opened tonight, and that's going to be 81.30, 81 quarter. Someone says silver's cooking. Man, we're back and forth. Up 1%, up 2%, down 1%. Right back up to 81. All right, there's a bit of a rejection right there. All right, let's see if we could attack this market now from the short side.
It's right at V1 too. So.
Okay, I'm going to take one short from V1. Come on, let's move that risk. Risk about 350 on that one. And then I'll build in if we start to break down. Okay, short two on that. That was a quick entry on that second contract.
Not saying there's just big buyers on this Dakota. No order flow. No sellers have really stepped up so far.
Then my third ad's going to be 97.0.
I should go on the micro silver and see if I can see your orders.
Can you see it in the micros too?
Yeah, you can pull up the micros.
All right. Okay, let's see if we react. I won't add unless we break down 80.97. This is where I need to see that rejection. If we break, allow me to tighten up my risk. If we break down anyway. I think 3 micros is big as I want to get here. Anything more than that is just too insane.
3 micros is still a lot.
Yeah, 3 micros. Yeah, most I want
is
$1,500 worth of risk.
Okay, there's some sellers stepping up. See if they get anything.
All right, my stop loss is at 81 quarter. See if these sellers could step in here. Short 3 micros. See if we get pushed back down and go retest where we broke out of. 83 quarters. I'm not expecting a major sell-off like we have been getting. All right, come on, sellers.
There's only one. There's only one big seller, Dakota.
That was me. I
just don't think you should be short in silver.
I didn't learn my lesson enough last night, I guess.
Yeah, you didn't learn it last night. You're getting punched in the face again.
Yeah, this is just... Tried it twice again tonight. This one's not done yet, but not optimistic that we're not seeing any follow through to the downside.
Gold's pushing up still. Gold's pushing back towards VWAP. Hasn't reclaimed it yet. Silver has.
As JD would say, toast. All right. Come on. Hanging out around 81. If it breaks 81, it'll be good. Yeah, we need to break it first, right? Get that momentum. This might be a typical case of just getting. Who shorts the metals anyway?
I'm still just seeing buyers on the order flow.
You're watching the minis.
Yeah.
We're still hanging out at 81.
Looks like there's some slight exhaustion. It's just sellers haven't stepped up yet.
Come on, sellers. Where you at? Trying to hold below 81. Still not seeing the momentum I want to see, though. You're not seeing the sellers?
No, there's a couple smaller sellers. There's just no aggression. There's nothing on the buy side either. We had that big pop on that. What is that? 930 candle. There's a big buyer at the top of that candle, and there hasn't really been significant buy volume since.
I'm liking this new playlist. Let's watch it.
There you go. Players starting to come in.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm still not seeing
They're
momentum.
trying here.
Giving it a good college try.
Yeah, there's not as much aggression as there was previously. Like all the volume got sucked out of the market after that sell-off.
Yeah. And buyers were really anxious to step in at silver once we got down there to those 79s. I'm playing this song again. It's taking its time, man, for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to say that. I mean, you're in profit.
It could change in a blink of an eye.
Gold's still holding up.
Someone says, is the book map useful? You use it, right? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I don't use like very complex order flow concepts. I'm really just looking at absorption, exhaustion, aggressive sellers, aggressive buyers, and then CVD, which is cumulative volume delta. It's the difference between buyers and sellers. There's a bunch of different conditions for that. Like last night, we were having price continue higher, but CVD's moving lower. So that's typically a bullish sign. There's a bunch of different conditions for CVD, but mostly I'm looking at absorption, exhaustion, and then aggression.
Makes sense. And that's what you're watching when you're saying there's no buyers or sellers coming in.
Yeah.
Or if there's buyers. Yeah, we're just not getting any momentum back to this downside. It's just, they're just gone.
Yeah.
Back
It looked
up.
like they were trying on that last candle, and then they just kind of faded down at 80, 0.845.
Yeah, I'm looking for 80, 50, 80, 80, 60s to go retest where we broke out here. Right, this is kind of where we broke out of the zone. So come down here and retest that level. Looked like we were going to for a second, but buyers are just having a hard time letting this one go.
There are some orders sitting at 81.1, and we just went up and filled those. There's still some more, so it's probably an iceberg. They got filled in immediately. We're back on the book.
I'm seeing spike of volatility there.
This could be a starter down line. If it's gonna go, I would expect it to go on this candle.
See if we could get going. Someone said hit the reverse button. Not yet. No reverse button for me. As miserable and as frustrating as it can be to follow a process, it's hard. It's hard not to react over every little thing. That chops me up more times whenever I catch myself reacting over all these moves. Need the sellers to run in. We're trying again.
It's just not volume. There's just not much volume.
Seems like it's just kind of
died out.
I
mean, you can see it on the bottom of volume chart.
As soon as I started trading, the volume just died.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, let's get a flush, and I'll look to take profit through these 75s. The day the volume died. Oh.
It looks like buyers are going to attempt to come back up.
They just don't want this market to go down.
They don't want it to sell off, Dakota.
I know. I mean, it's just... They know. Good thing Jay's sleeping. He's like, to go to short silver again? All right. Try to get through these 80s with another. No one tell Jay that I'm short. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him a message on Instagram right now.
No. Just let him sleep. All right, let's get through these 80s. Unless this works out, then we can tell Jay. All right. If not, then no one say anything. This is like pulling teeth.
It is. You're in profit, though. You're in profit. Could be worse, Dakota.
Got 15 minutes left to slow markets. Let's get it. Let's have an action pack. The last 15 minutes, just sell off all the way back down to 80. Come on. 79, let's go. I don't see it. We are I really am debating just closing this one. Taking too long. Chopping around. Cool elevator music.
This song is a little elevator music.
Come on, elevator down. Eighth floor, please. We want basement here.
Send it to the penthouse. Send it to all-time highs.
No, Bear. We want the basement. Let's go see what's in the basement first. Then we could. Then we go to the penthouse at all-time highs.
Go to the penthouse tonight.
All right, I'm out. I'm gonna bail. Minus $1,200. I am not a silver trader tonight. Ugh, so frustrating. Frustrating on that. But I don't want. I'm not gonna place another trade. I think that's it.
You're gonna call it there.
Is just taking me.
I've been locked out. I've been locked out on the account.
Taking me to the doghouse. Look, just buyers are so freaking just determined, man. They're so resilient right now. So
if they sell it off here, it would be a little unfortunate.
We've got in honor of this loss. Yeah. I gotta play this song, man. This. Whoa. Let's see. Whoa. That got me. I know you couldn't hear it. It's the Jack's melodica. That's how it feels. Oh shoot. What a market. What a freaking market. That's all I can say. What a market. Market. Someone sees that, yeah. Like just kill the music. We effed around and found out. That is for sure. All right, man.
That's nothing you can't make back though. You've come back from worse on this account.
Yeah. We've came back from worse.
You still got all New York session to trade Dakota.
Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. This again. I'm getting tired of this. Who's short silver anyway? But
not me.
On that note, in other words, great trading though, man. You're up 50,000 in your XFA in less than a week.
Actually, I took a payout today, so it was 60.
You took a payout today?
Yeah, I took a 5K payout. So
how big of a payout you say?
5K.
5K in all 5 accounts, or in just that one?
I just have one.
Yeah.
I just have the one.
Okay, so you're gonna be looking to be moved to live here soon, then.
Hopefully, yeah. I want to run up the live balance.
What's that?
I want to run up the live balance.
I believe in you.
I have a goal for this year. It's a little delusional. It's a little crazy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's pretty crazy, Dakota. It is pretty crazy.
What is?
The goal I have.
Why? Why is that crazy?
It's an insane number.
What's your goal?
I want the biggest payout at Topstep.
That's not crazy.
That's crazy.
I had the biggest payout at Topstep for a while, and then KJ took it. The biggest payout I had was $250,000.
What was KJ's? It was like 450.
I don't know. It was pretty big though. It was big.
I think it was like up there, like 450 or $500,000.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the second biggest payout right now.
What, 270?
No, 2.25 or $250,000. Yeah.
Okay, so 250.
Yeah, that's where I'm sitting at.
It's still an insane number, and like when you get into the live, you have a 2K DLL, so it's a different animal. Live account's it's a different animal.
Live account is a different beast. Live account is definitely a different beast, right? It's actually live market. Look at the silver, just keep going. Silver. Who sells silver? Don't tell Jay anybody. Don't tell Jay I sold silver. I don't sell silver. What a freaking session. But once again, Baron, appreciate you. I will be on, like you were saying, I will be on TopstepTV tomorrow morning. And it's gonna be another good one. Like we were saying, we got data coming in. NASDAQ The markets are moving. We got silver just going absolutely insane, down to those 79.50s, right back up here to the 21, almost 21.50s. So we're seeing volatility in these markets. You're trading well. Traders in the chat, you guys are trading absolutely well. I am I'm getting it handed to me in silver this week. But other than that, man, any last thing before we end it off here?
When the volatility spikes like it did tonight, sometimes it's best to just sit on your hands. I was on stream in my Discord before this, and I was in a long up at the top, up at this top bit here. I was risking 1,000 initially, brought it down to 375. Then I went break even with the trade when that 8 p.m. candle came out. Got break even, and we started flushing. I was like, I'm not touching this. I said, I'm not touching this. I don't want to touch this at all. Just call it a night. Know when to step away.
Perfect. Love it. Know when to fold them. Know when to hold them.
No one to hold them. No one to fold them.
Yeah. That's why you have the daily lockout button. That's why you have a daily loss limit. But I always appreciate you. Markets are moving. Use those risk settings.
I'll see you on Thursday
as an advantage. And yeah, I will see you on Thursday, Baron. I'll see if I can get Jay to join us one of these nights. Me, you, and him, or
I can join in when Jay's on.
There we go. Yeah, and I mean, these markets are absolutely moving. So many opportunities as we are seeing each and every night tonight. So take care and see you then.
All right. See you.